Hey guys, welcome to Intoxicated Logic Talks. I'm your host, So True, and joining me is my pops. We also got some really cool guests with us today, Matt Williams and Big G.
Where is it?
Hey! That's my phone.
I think I know that dude. He sucks. Woo! Welcome, everybody.
Welcome.
Hey, so just to let y'all know, we are drinking early today.
Drinking early. They
We're
drinking
very
here.
early. And
bigger than everybody.
it's a whole, and Matt's got the biggest one of all, so that's what they say anyway. I mean,
He don't know any
we
better.
haven't compared yet, but
Yeah. Hey, but you
Don't
know,
tell my wife.
hey, Commerce Child's in the house besides the
Yes,
drummer.
they are.
Who's that dude?
The drummer had
I had to
to
get on
go
that
off with his
young-
girlfriend.
yeah,
He's on the siesta.
he's the dog of the band. We're gonna
He's
have
beating a different type of skin today, y'all.
All right, before we get started, though, I want to remind everybody to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down on the bottom.
Yep. And then hit that bell after you subscribe.
All right.
Is that the bell that says Arby's was good? Ding, ding.
I've rang that a few times.
All right. Well, we got a special event coming up, and Brad's going to tell you a little bit about it.
All right, we're having a cancer benefit for Mr. Paulie Delmar. There's going to be just Benji Taylor, Laney Strickland, the Page Brothers Band, the Mood Doctors, 10 Mile Bay, Soul Shine,
Friends, Ken.
and Karma's Child. It's going to be an all-star event. You will not find any better music in the state than what's going to be there that day. Pre-sale tickets are $10. They'll be available. You can purchase on Cash App or Venmo. The day of the event, tickets will be $15. All of these are for Brother Paulie, which is a awesome fellow. He's an awesome friend and drummer. Many of us have known him for years. He has a particular type of mouth cancer, and Paulie needs our support, and we're going to give it to him one way or the other. So if you're within the sound of my voice, this podcast,
Raise
if you
up.
care anything about music whatsoever, come on down, enjoy the day, enjoy some great fellowship and music with people. And it doesn't matter how insignificant you think that a donation may be, whether it be $1, 50 cents, a quarter, it doesn't matter. Every little bit helps. And we just invite everybody to come down and be with us.
Yeah, I'll put the link in down below so
Yep.
everyone can just go straight to it.
Yeah, they actually have a bar stamp that we
Yeah.
can put on there,
Yeah, I
and
get
all
it.
you gotta do is scan it, and you'll go to the Cash App or whatever, and we'll put it up.
We'll get it set up for them.
This event's going to take place July the 30th. It'll start at 12 p.m. till 12 a.m. 12 hours of music for $15. You cannot beat it.
And there's
It's-
going to be catering on site, barbecue, Cats barbecue. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be an awesome show.
Cat Daddy's Barbecue. It's going to take place at Cruz Cabin, 1361 Nash Road in Nashville, Georgia.
All right.
Man, I
All
remember-
right,
Right.
that's
I remember
awesome.
playing that.
All right.
Man, it's going to be an awesome show.
For Paulie D now.
I mean, there's
Jamming for Paulie.
yeah.
Paulie, here's to you, brother. We love you.
Woo,
Amen, bro.
drinking one for
Flick
you,
a
bud.
stick, man.
All right.
All right. I want to get into about Commerce Child now since we got most of Commerce Child here. All right. So
We got 3/4.
3/4.
Yes.
Yeah, and the sound guy, but who cares
Well,
about sound guys?
We got the force here. These two guys on this side right here. They're
Yeah.
the main force, you know.
But,
I'm just a bass player. Nobody knows me, but I do hang out with guys, you know. And normally they call me by, "Hey, bass player, come here." You know.
Yep.
But that's the way it goes.
We have a couple of choice words for you.
I understand.
But anyways, all
They're
right.
getting nicer.
So, first of all, how long you known Matt?
Oh, I've known Matt. It's probably been 8. 9
was
years.
gonna say almost a decade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost a decade.
Yeah, it was after I joined the army though.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't around.
Also, it's been a little bit longer. It's been a
Well,
full decade probably.
Yeah.
You know.
Because it was probably
The
right after.
Oglethorpe was,
Oh yeah, so it's been
I think I met you at an open mic night at the Oglethorpe.
Yep.
Oglethorpe, and that was like a changing night.
Your ears were bleeding from the street, and you had to come in and see what was happening.
No, man.
No, actually, Matt was performing that night, and I performed too, but I didn't perform with Matt that night. And when I seen Matt, I was like, "Holy crap!" And actually, I think I did try to sneak my way into
Oh, man, you
one.
shook hands.
Yeah,
And, at the time, I was just like doing whatever I was doing, and
and
I kept it in the back of my head because, like, you don't meet too many people and it be that cordial. It was
Yeah.
actually pretty nice. And
Yeah.
I think we even played a song or two together.
yeah, I
that
think
night.
we did, and
Everybody banded together to create
yeah.
music, and that was
Yeah.
what was so cool about
yeah,
it.
that's all open mic thing. Oglethorpe's been such a cool place. Oglethorpe Lounge in Albany, Georgia, but they, you know, and we've given them plenty of shout outs, but they never thanked us, you know, over the time.
I
Yeah, but you know,
It'll be all right. We still love everybody. That's been
yeah,
involved.
All right,
that
so-
place is like a family oriented place.
So
So
it-
We will
It's
mention
been-
Allison because
Yeah.
Allison really
Yeah.
put a lot of effort
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
that. And
and it's getting
I miss
revived right
her.
now by Tracy.
I'm,
you know?
yes, I know, and I missed her and Tracy both.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's gonna
Yeah.
be. It ain't gonna be too long, and I'm gonna have to give them both a big hug.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
definitely.
it's been about 10 years since you two known each other.
Yeah.
And you guys gone through how many bands together?
So we didn't get together back then. Matt had Gritty and Pretty going on, and you know,
Pretty gritty.
I
Covering it
did I
up.
did another band, Intoxicated Logic. Maybe everybody's heard about
I
Intoxicated
bought a
Logic.
CD.
Maybe
I
every.
bought 2 CDs by that band.
Yeah. So we did a couple CDs. Gritty and Pretty did a lot of stuff, and then it came to an impasse where both bands were broke up, and all of a sudden, poof, you know.
And you guys tried to nut one more.
Then
so
I
you-
finally said, you know what? I need to call Matt. I've been hassling him ever since I met him that I want to play with him,
Yep.
and he said, yeah.
There you have
let's
it.
do it.
He just admitted he wanted to play with another man.
Yep, he sure did. But
Did we get that? Did we got that on?
that's on camera.
Oh God.
Hey,
That's why he's the dad.
And that's
Well,
why he's the Brad.
And by the way, the jokester here, Brad Gillard, you know,
Sheesh.
he is our walking banner. Check him out.
Can't
Woo,
get a
Karma's
bigger pop than
Child.
that.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys. To anybody who hasn't seen this new format with Brad in it, there's a lot of great singing going on. I tell you, you're missing out if you haven't come out to a new show.
Yeah. But
So-
so you guys tried one other band before.
Yeah.
so-
When we first got together, we formed a band called Triforce for a little while.
Yeah.
Wrote a whole
And-
CD.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did a CD
Do you
with
see- yeah.
Triforce. And these days, there's so much work in doing original music. And
But you
we
still-
still have some stuff that we do once in a while.
Yeah.
And we're trying to work Brad into it. Brad's, he's coming along, you know. He's such-
I honestly
He's-
feel like this band is finding its chemical makeup
Yeah.
a lot faster around with Brad in the band,
Yeah.
and it still manages to stay very diverse, but it can go as heavy as you want,
Yeah.
all the way down to as nice of a steak dinner as you can imagine.
Yeah.
Nice and cool, like, yeah, man, I got you. We're gonna eat this steak dinner together.
But,
And then after that, we're going to have a couple drinks, man. And see, you're still going to have a good time because, man, these guys are on fire. They
Yeah.
do
So-
everything.
Obviously, his drink's a little stronger than mine.
I think so.
Strong drink.
Brad. So what do you think about Karma's Child? What's
Yeah, you're the
what's
new
your
guy.
take?
Be honest.
Well, are you asking what I think of Karma's Child as a unit, or what I think about Karma's Child as a product?
I don't want to know about my unit. I already know.
Well,
Wait,
your particular unit is short, shriveled, slightly to the left, maybe a little wrinkles and gray hair, but we won't get into that.
Well, you
Wait,
didn't
what about
ma-
mine?
you didn't.
Your
Yours,
friends longer.
yours.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Never mind.
Brad
Let's save
happens
that
to
for
know.
another episode.
So-
Brad has checked us all out, so he really knows. He
Yeah.
has
Brad.
researched.
When you work with a bunch of, you got to know what you're working with. But Karma's Child as a whole is a completely unique product from almost anything anybody else has going on around here. Everybody and their mamas out here singing Tennessee whiskey.
Wait a minute, you
And-
sing that song.
Wait, we do that.
Yeah, I know. On Pun Request.
Oh yeah, a request on.
Right. There's not another rock band around that I know of that does the iconic rock such as Karma's Child does.
Yeah.
And there's definitely no one around that I've heard that does it quite as good. So that's a definite plus.
I have to believe you.
The diversity of the band is amazing. You can literally come up to them, hey, I want to hear the Smurfs. And this guy over here start playing the
Why
damn
did you have to
Smurfs.
use the
Yeah,
Smurfs?
and we play the Smurfs.
We could have said Joe Walsh, Led Zeppelin. I mean, why the Smurfs?
Because
I mean,
most
what about the Gummy Bears or something?
look,
I don't know the
I'm
gummy
just-
bears. You would have me
But
lost.
I do, man. Make this relevant.
You got SpongeBob in your.
we have the walking
Yeah,
jukebox,
pretty
Matt
good.
Williams. He can literally play anything he puts his
See,
ear
that's
to.
the difference between us and them. It's all about the technique. The technique.
Hey,
All right, so I have been thrown under the bus many a time,
It's all my fault.
and he has tried.
I don't mean to do it.
He's
Brian.
tried
I'm
to
so
stump
sorry.
me.
He seems to think that I'm trying to kick him out of the band.
He tries to stump me, but he just don't know that I am old and I'm wise.
say that first part again.
Takes out his hammer and he starts bashing stuff. I've seen him kick his
I-
face up off stage.
I am your father.
No. You're his father. Say the first part of what you said again.
I said I'm good looking.
No. That's not what you said. That's not what you said.
All right, you guys would just have to rewind to see what I said.
No. You said you are old. And what?
Oh my
Do I
goodness.
have to tap it out in Braille?
That sounds more like SOS.
Exactly. Old.
Anybody need a sip?
Anyway, guys, that brings up to the
To
you know
today.
today.
The Karma's Child today is one hell of a band. I'll give you that.
One hell of an appetite.
I'm running sound most of the time, but I'm also an audience member, and it's always a good time when you're listening to them. It doesn't matter.
And he's not saying that just because he's my son.
No,
He's saying it because I pay him.
Yeah, there you go, because I get paid.
And this whole podcast isn't to sound, what do you call, stuck up or arrogant or pompous in any sort of way. It's just what we think of it.
Yeah.
You form your own opinion. Come to a show and try it.
Hey, if you go to the pub out in Tifton, all the hot girls walk around and stuff, love the band. So
Pizza, man.
Oh, yeah.
Stop.
When you've got a young sound guy,
Wait,
young
I said
girls
hot
would be
girls
the
and Matt
first thing
said
that come
pizza.
out.
That's why nobody looks at me.
So if anybody wants to follow us, go to our Facebook page. We post a schedule once in a while.
yeah, on Karma's Child's
We're all
Facebook
over
page.
Southwest
Kind of
Georgia.
lazy. You might miss it and see it 3 days later because Facebook just loves to
We'll
wait.
we'll actually
and then
be
make
in
you
Florida next weekend. So I mean,
Florida?
or the weekend after.
Well, that's
next.
not official yet.
Okay, but I
It's in
think
the works.
okay.
in the works.
We're hoping to be in somebody's pocket.
All right.
Just have to wait.
Someone's
All right,
pocket.
So it's coming soon.
I've got
Eh.
somebody in my pocket trying to help us get.
We'll be in Florida soon, but anyway.
All right.
So-
Anyways, that's Karma's Child for you guys. All right.
We got Alabama shows. We got.
Yeah.
We're playing in Tifton. We're playing Little Whiskey. If any of you people that live kind of close to this area here,
In
right,
Albany.
Yeah.
Sylvester area. See, I live so far out in the country, my buggy won't make it here, so I have to drive my car.
Which we'll get into here in a minute. But I heard that Brad's got a story about a double wide.
That's going to be way more entertaining.
What the?
Redneck.
I thought he was talking about. They was calling him double wide. But he was actually talking about a
That's
double
what
wide.
I thought too, but I guess not.
I've been called worse. Well, in my line of work, I do multiple things, kind of a jack of all, master of none, but still better than a master of none.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that whole saying. But I was on my way to Albany, Georgia, seeing how you mentioned it just a few minutes ago, in an 18-wheeler, 53-foot box van. I'm over there picking up a few things for the company, and I'm on a very popular road over there on 19. I'm riding along around 64, 68 mile an hour, somewhere in that little zone. I got little cars beeping and buzzing and bonking in front of me, swapping lanes, one to the other. And I'm sitting here steady watching this the whole while, fully loaded in a semi, waiting any second to have to jam a brake on account of an idiot.
Yeah.
And I'm riding along to take a sip of my drink, and all of a sudden, whoo! What in the Sam Hill? It's a double wide. I'm running 68 mile an hour. I get passed by a double wide.
Oh.
Now, as soon as this double wide done this, no sooner than that he was out of sight. I'm thinking to myself,
I think you need to check your speedometer or something.
what the hell is going on here? Did somebody just speed order a house? I mean, how does this work? Is this house dash? Somebody took DoorDash to the next level.
Man.
I mean, they brought the door, the house, and everything. But it's unreal how fast this mobile home passed me.
I cannot believe that. That's crazy, man. That's an
Yeah,
insane
it's
drive.
crazy.
So I used to drive for a living too, and that is insane. I do deliveries with loads on a fifth wheel right now, and my butt cheeks are squeaking when I'm driving down the road. Sometimes I'm like, oh, in traffic or whatever, and let alone
Your butt
somebody-
cheeks are squeaking because you're old.
Oh,
But
well,
I also,
I just
so I was
he's not gonna give
driving
him.
down the road over here, and I had a FedEx truck go into the yellow lines to pass me. So he went down like the median section to pass me.
FedEx.
Hey, I'm putting FedEx on blast. You gotta get your driver straight.
Although I'm gonna have to let you know, today is Sunday, and they came through. FedEx came through with a delivery this morning already.
Yeah,
and
they
that
did.
was pretty damn.
That's
awesome.
because they dropped it off somewhere else yesterday and had to make up for it.
But that's awesome. But hold on, that's because they drive around people.
Yeah,
Fast deliveries. That's the motto.
I wonder who got run off the road this morning. Huh?
Yep, your FedEx.
Wasn't Ben.
I don't know who did Ben.
Well,
But we're about to jump into this car that we mentioned earlier.
oh,
Alright.
the Altima,
The Altima.
the
Hey,
deer magnet.
there will be a picture somewhere up here of this Altima. I
Yeah.
will make sure you guys get to see it.
The story of the Ultimate, it's a very long story. I bought it used, 3 years old. It was the nicest vehicle I ever bought. My family was so pleased with me. We went trick-or-treating in it. The radio was nice and loud. Yeah, I'll never forget those days.
All right, let's really get into this Altima now. After Matt's story. All right. So I made a video of this car not too long ago.
That's
after,
just it. I mean,
After it
I get
did some
emotional
more.
when I think about this car.
After it did some more damage, not to the car,
It's okay.
to the
buddy.
wildlife.
It's paid for.
But
you've killed so many deer with it.
hey, so.
You need another drink, son.
Thank you.
So, but this Altima, man, is unkillable. It is the unkillable car. Now you understand where our
Okay, you
conversations
have a
come
bigger
from.
Brought to you by.
Big G needs a drink.
I need a drink.
And if I hit that microphone just one more time, I'm gonna write a song about it.
One more time.
Too late.
Too late. But anyways, yeah, this Altima's
Speaking of
Your
trouble,
turn.
hit. So this Altima hit a deer not too long ago, and Brad said it knocked all your door handles off.
the funny part is it didn't have a single door handle on it. It
We're
ain't
on
got a
our
single
way
door
back.
handle on it since before the first
Hey,
year.
I just want you to know it's better than a Tesla because this one has no door handles.
We were on our way back from Village in Alabama, riding along at night. 65, 70 mile an hour on some back road we were completely unfamiliar with at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
It was before you got to the McDonald's
And we
auto
were-
zone.
And we were taking off. I mean, we were getting it. All of a sudden, wham! all you seen was a deer's head turn sideways and smear all the way down the side of the car.
Gave him such a headache, and the
Right.
Alma just laughed
At-
like we did.
At this point in time, all we could do was turn our heads at each other at the same exact time and laugh.
We laughed all the way to the
About 3 or 4 miles up the road, I got to thinking about something. I said, Matt, I think you broke your door handle. Of course, it's been broke for years. He went to laughing, and I was laughing. Everything was good. And then all of a sudden, you seen this look of blush come across his face. He's like, I wonder if the door will even open. All the equipment's back there. So we stopped like 10 miles up the road to
After
get
we
out of the
laughed
car
some more.
and check the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
but
car is tough. That's the toughest Nissan that's ever been built before
Yeah.
it got bought out by so-and-so company overseas that we don't want to talk about.
But anyway, yeah, this Nissan's indestructible. It's unkillable.
Oh, it's destructible. It's just,
no.
it's going to take a little bit longer.
It's gonna take some.
But it's only fair because, that place in Tifton charged me $25,000 for a car that's only worth $500 today.
yeah.
I'm just going to be an ugly driving, ugly looking rock star for the rest of my life. It's okay.
All right.
I still love you.
All right.
It was probably worth 25,000 when you bought
Yeah,
it.
No.
me.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's paid for.
Yeah.
But now I got a crazy question. Hey, do fish get thirsty?
I do.
Are you a fish?
So, are you a fish?
I used to breathe like one a long,
Does
long
a fish
time ago.
get thirsty? That's an interesting question.
Tell you what, they thirsty these
So-
days because there ain't no water in the creeks.
I mean, they get. You know what? Maybe their thirst is for air, opposite of ours.
I mean, they swim in H2O. It's got water and air.
But really, can you get air out of water?
But wait, water is H2O. So what is just hydrogen? I guess hydrogen and oxygen mixed together.
Wait a minute! Don't get that deep and just don't
You got
start
another
that shit
guy
with
with
us.
an answer over
So,
here, too.
Brad,
I
The
can
fish
wait.
get thirsty. Maybe they want to drink once in a while. Maybe they want a little alcohol.
We should feed them alcohol.
I figure if a fish gets thirsty, it's only because he don't want to drink.
Because
It's readily there for him. If he don't use it, it ain't my fault.
yeah.
Hey, when you eat bread, do you get thirsty?
Nah.
Think about the next time you throw bread to a fish.
So, I haven't been fishing. Last time I went fishing with
Moses.
Dad over here, and it was a terrible. I mean, we had bugs and whatever, but I didn't catch nothing. I might have got a hit. It might have been a log.
Last time I went
know,
fishing, and I was in
but,
Kansas. There's no such thing as bugs.
Yeah, but these two guys here like to fish a lot. We have any fishing stories?
I got plenty of fishing stories. Plenty of them.
All right.
Oh, you want to hear one?
No.
No, good.
Go
I
ahead,
didn't want to
tell
tell it. I didn't
All
want
right.
to tell it.
Go ahead and tell us one.
I caught one yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
How big was it? This big?
Size of your wah-wang, woodle, whatever you call it.
Wah-wah.
What did they call it earlier, guys?
Hey,
Is
we said
wah-wang.
we wasn't going to mention that.
He's wang wah.
We're not mentioning that.
Wong chang
Wah
woo.
wah.
All
Yeah,
right.
his wah-wah.
That's how whiny they are down there.
Wah 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 wah.
I caught it on a
Like
little
Pac-Man.
worm.
You whined
Wah,
your gas was
wah,
$85 a gallon.
Hey,
Jesus Christ.
You've been talking to my wife. They've been
Hell
talking-
Yeah, it's a perfect name.
Gina talks too much. I told
Yes.
you that, didn't I? She talks too much.
Yes, she did. She told me all about it.
Yeah. See? I told you.
Gina
She
talks.
talks too much.
She told me how you used to scrub your tank with a Brillo.
I
Trying
didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
You guys keep that between your relationship, okay?
No, I mean, that's got to go public. I mean, when somebody uses an SOS pad, it ain't pretty.
Oh, Matt's gonna play us a song.
All
Over here.
right. Dun, dun, dun. See, there he is. All right. Being a jokester, he is. All right. All right, another question.
All right, you ready
So-
for this one? All right, to kill an elephant, how many chickens would it take?
Take a few bucks worth.
You got anything over there, Brad? How many chickens would it take?
One.
One? I think so too. One right straight down the throat.
One right up the nostril.
One up the.
Well, it's been said that I'm the size of an elephant, and I've took a chicken down the throat. Trust me, that doesn't work. But I have a feeling one chicken well placed would kill an elephant.
One chicken. What do you think?
I'm thinking,
If you shot an elephant in the asshole with a
if
chicken,
you choke a chicken, you could choke an elephant with the chicken.
wait a minute. You
Come
can't
on.
choke your chicken and then kill an
Well,
elephant.
if you can choke a chicken, I'm saying though, if you can choke a chicken,
Yeah.
you can choke a
Is that what you
choke
call
an
it these
elephant
days?
with
Is
a
it
chicken, right?
If you choke your chicken, you can't kill an elephant with your chicken that you just choked.
No, the choking I just choked. Choke.
He'd suck it up like a peanut.
What was that? I don't.
Then you'd be left. Then you'd be left with nothing.
But anyways,
What's
hey,
up, Uncle
All
Nubby?
right, so wait a minute. We missed the best part. Hold on. The best question. of
Go
all.
ahead.
If you rented a motel room and you found a dead body in it,
What would you do?
what would you do?
Immediately put in for a discount.
I agree.
I agree.
I would do that. So
Sounds like a dead place to stay.
I'd be asking them.
Kill
Okay. So let's step this question up,
Oh.
Matt. So say the dead body was up under the bed where you put your shoes, and you found a dead body in the morning when you got up. What would you do? I mean, would you call the authorities?
Fuck
Or
no, I would just
Would
leave.
you just kind of leave?
I think that was my answer when I thought about this when you wrote it on the board so Joe Biden could remember it later. I would just leave. I don't want to answer to the cops. The cops don't care.
I mean,
Yeah, I would just leave.
The only people that's going to care is going to be the people above the cops.
I'm gonna be different because I'm gonna be like, because sometimes life is full of drama, and I'm gonna be like, I'm calling the cops. I want to find out. I want to be involved in this.
Drama.
Yeah, I want to be involved in
Denim,
this.
denim,
I want to
denim.
know what the hell happened here.
Drama.
And I done slept over the top of a dead body all night long, and
It wouldn't be the
still doesn't
first time.
stink. There ain't no
That's
stank,
why
because
I
if there's a
said why
stank,
think
I would have
so
done.
long.
If
I had
this
to think
room
long and
stunk,
hard about this because somebody's going to think the same thing. You slept above a dead body and didn't know it.
yeah.
Yeah, but
And
if
didn't
it's
smell it?
fresh,
Was you
He's
sniffing coke?
he's old. He smells so bad he wouldn't have known the difference.
Motels usually ain't used to
No,
He
I
had
mean, if
COVID.
I would have got up,
Or not sleeping.
if I would have walked in the room and smelled the dead body, I would have immediately turned around and said, "This room
You can't
stinks."
smell
I ain't.
death if you're already
So-
sniffing it.
The smell of mothballs and being gay covered it up.
Yeah. And maybe I walked in the room too drunk to even care. I'm
There
just.
you go.
no,
You
he
know?
had COVID.
But yeah, or COVID.
Just had COVID.
You know, maybe I was a COVID victim and I couldn't smell anymore. But I would call.
You
I
wanna
would
find
call
out
the
if you can
authorities.
still smell?
First, I would call the police and cause this big scene. I wouldn't even call the manager. I'd call the police and say, "Look, there's a dead body underneath my bed.
FBI
Get
and all
here
these
now."
Blue lights and
And
yellow lights.
and
It's a
first, I'd
detachable
hide all
police.
my I mean, no, I don't do drugs. I do not do drugs.
I did them before I got there, but I don't do them now.
But I would call it
He does not freebase cocaine.
because I did nothing wrong here, and I'd call the authorities, and I'd sit there and play the game, and I'd be like, yeah, answer questions, and I want to,
Wow.
I would want to help out.
No,
What about
I
you,
just
Ben?
thought a question. I got a question, but it's probably not a right
I'm just glad
question.
this has never happened.
It's a left question.
Huh?
It's a left question?
It's a question. All
Okay,
right.
go for it.
I mean, it's probably not a legal question, but I wonder what it's like hitting some cocaine off some titties. But yeah.
Well, that's
Wait a
probably why
mined
they didn't smell
Hold
the
on,
dead
Ben.
body.
Hold on, Ben.
Wait a minute.
You have
I'm
never
s-
done that? Oh my
No.
God, he's so young.
Oh my god.
If
I'm
only you'd been
I'm not from the
around
70s like
80s.
you guys are, okay? When you guys were in the 70s,
Hey.
I know that's what it was all about.
Okay.
Sure, it's all about.
All right,
sex.
Ben.
He railed coke off the
Haven't
stripper's
seen
crack.
it, rewatch the
Or
movie
80s,
Blow.
whatever.
Yeah,
The 80s.
rewatch the movie Blow so you can, experience, at least see the experience.
Oh yeah. Anyways,
He may want you to put some cocaine on your titties or something.
About the same effect.
This is my son you're talking about. He may want cocaine on your titties.
hey, this ain't one.
You're the dad.
he
That's a
don't.
problem.
He
You're
don't
the
want
dad.
He don't want nothing to do with.
Now there's a problem.
Now there's a problem. Anyways, I think we're done here, guys.
All right.
I was doing it.
This has been a great show. This is 3/4 of Karma's Child. We appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with us
Thank
today.
y'all.
And it's been a great show, actually.
Yeah, like and subscribe and check us out, man.
Don't
Watch
forget
our
the
TikToks.
benefit for Paulie D, guys.
Paulie D. You guys take care.
Hey!
30th, y'all. We'll see you then.
Going down the river, baby. Don't care what they say. I'm gonna give you, baby, this diamond ring. Don't care what they say now, baby. You gonna take my hand. You gonna take my hand. You gonna take my hand. Take my hand. Going down the river, baby. You know that I got a plan. You know I'll take you, baby, whenever I can. You know that I love you, baby, with all of my damn heart. You know that I love you, baby, love you right from the start. It's dark at the river, baby. You better bring me light. It's dark at the river, baby. Only God knows why I fight. What do I fight? America needs light. Give me wrong, alright. Tonight I'll give it all I've got. All I've got. All I've got. It's an original song. I just so happened to realize we was right on the river at the moment when he said, let's play that shit.